7:45. I think it's day 111. Back on trail. We're gonna go 13 and a half miles to the next shelter, and then the day after we'll do the 13 whatever to Front Royal. That looks like a bear footprint. Possibly. And a deer. Elk Walla Wayside is 4.2 miles away. It's roughly the halfway point for today. At some point it's supposed to rain again, but I haven't had signal to see when that will happen. Probably in the afternoon. I thought this was a stick for a second, then I realized, oh no, I'm sorry, come back. I think that was a water snake, but I'm not as familiar with them. This is Elk Walla Wayside. There's a grill, a store, trash cans, recycling, bathrooms, dumpsters. Elk Walla isn't directly on the trail, it's 0.1 off. They have a grill, a small resupply, drinks, snacks, souvenirs, which if you're doing a thru hike you probably wouldn't want. But they have a lot of nice stuff. There's an overlook just ahead, Rattlesnake Point. Matthew's Arm is just down the road. And we are gonna go up in here. So Gravel Springs Hut is 4 miles away. I'm hearing thunder, so I think we're gonna get stuck in a storm. More than likely. It's pretty sunny out right now, but the weather can change pretty fast. So it's also pretty hot out today. It was nice yesterday, but today I'm sweating into my eyeballs. This is the turnoff for the Tuscarora Overall Run Trail and Traces Trail and Matthews Arm. Though if you go to Matthews Arm, I would just walk the road. That's a real steep down. It's not fun. One of the hikes I did before coming out was Traces Trail. I parked in this area, walked up here, did the loop, but then I've also hiked from here, probably to here. Not that that's a really long section, but actually I think when I did the Sugarloaf loop, I went past the turnoff for Traces Trail, so I actually did a fairly, well, for me at the time it was a fairly large section, but at this point I'm like 60 miles down in the park. I think this is Hog Back Overlook and the storm that's coming in. Shelter's like 3 miles away, but is that rain or is that clouds? Semi-view here. Some power lines. These dudes have 0 brain cells. I almost stepped on his head. And he didn't even move. Yeah, get out of the trail. This is Little Hog Back Overlook. I wonder if the storm's gonna hit us, because like it's kind of dark up there. But it's not really dark anywhere else. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. I don't know if that's fog or the storm. This little overlook here, just off the trail. Look at this bee. Okay, bye. I haven't been back on trail very long, but this is the first blowdown I've seen in the park. Not sure how old this one is, but that one looks fairly recent. That was like an unfun obstacle course. It's getting real dark. I think the storm's gonna hit pretty soon. I'm still over a mile away. 1.1 miles to the shelter, and it's now raining. This is the turnoff for the Pass Mountain shelter. We did 13.1 today. Shelter's 0.2 off. I'm really hoping it's not downhill because we need to do another 13 something miles tomorrow to get out of the park and go to Front Royal. While I was at home, I got this Frog Togs rain poncho. So far I'm loving it way more than the pack cover and the rain jacket because it covers the entire pack so the water doesn't run off and get deposited on my pants and then they get soaking wet. And it keeps me fairly dry. I haven't really had a bad rainstorm to test it in yet, but since it's summer it's pretty hot, so this is exactly what I didn't want. So it's 13.4 miles tomorrow plus the 0.2, which isn't like super long, but thank you for watching, commenting, donating, liking, and I'll see you in the next one.